friends, this is Renee from Little Village Homestead. I thought I'd give you a little peek of my pantry. And I got to get in here one of these days and get it organized again and rotate my goodies on my shelves. And I'll get down in there and see what I got and what I got to put together again this year. But over here I got soups and vegetables, canned. I got a few dehydrated things. I store my oil up there and whatnots, and all my spices are up there, and most of my herbs and spices I've grown myself and I dry myself, and what I don't do myself I get from the Amish store down the road, and I love the little store down there. But here I got some nice, I got real good chicken on sale last fall, if you can see it very well. I got it on sale for, I think it was $1.49 a pound for all breast meat. It's boneless, skinless chicken breast, $1.49 a pound. And I did a lot of those. I did, I think I did almost 40 pints of it. But man, you know what? For that price, $1.49, you buy a pint-sized jar in a store. I don't know where, how it is where you live individually, but I know here in Michigan, it'll cost you about $10 for that size of a jar of meat. So, and beside of that, I know what's in mine. Anyway, we'll keep going forward here. I got some of my, well, of course I don't make these myself, but I got some pasta, and here are my dried goods and my rices and such. I do dry my own oranges. Everything that I possibly can, I dehydrate. And, like here I got mixed vegetables. And I don't never take and put a bag. If I don't use all of the bag, I don't, frozen vegetables, I don't put it back in the freezer. I just dehydrate it and use it again next time. And here I just recently did some more of my onion flakes. They're really nice. I love my dried stuff. I've got dried lemons because I use that for my, like right here. I use that for my water, and I need to do some more of those because I did have that full about 2 months ago, and I've used quite a bit of it. I make my own brown sugar out of treacle. I do got a video on that. You can see it makes a wonderful brown sugar. But anyway, there's all my dried goodies and my beans and my peas and all my dried celery I did, and my carrots. I think last year I canned probably about the equivalent of 5 bushels of carrots because my grandbabies love them. They can't get enough of them. And then I got apples down here because I do trail mixes for my grandkids and my mom. And when I do the apples, I'm not going to throw the peels out because look at that. I can make, I don't know if you can see it very well. I make like potpourri, simmering potpourri. And I'll use that and my citrus and cinnamon sticks and put it on my stove. So I don't throw my apple peelings out. I use everything. And, I just got a couple of my little plants just for pretties. But I got my containers down here. These are real old. My mother had these. Gosh, she got them, and I think they're from the 1940s. They are really neat. And I keep stuff in them. That's my little box that I keep with all my extra bags of flour. All my odds and ends down here on that little shelf. And, my favoriteest thing in the world, my food saver. I absolutely love it. And then up here I got this little decoupage cheese box that I did. But I keep all my supplies for my food saver in there. I'm getting low on them too. I can tell it's getting to the end of winter because I sure have to get a lot more. And then I got more carrots here. My grandbabies love them. And I got, I call them my dummy jars. But you can use it. When I don't have a full canner, I'll just run a jar of water in there, jars of water, however many it takes to fill the canner. And I've used quite a few of them too. And then here I got, this is the rest of the stuff for making my trail mix. I got banana chips, and I dry them on my own. I dry them. And I usually get a bundle of bananas that are starting to get, I don't want to say they're rotten, because they're not. They're just starting to get a little dark on the outside. And my local butcher at the grocery store up here, he sells them to me for like 50 cents a bunch. So this great big, half-gallon jar of bananas cost me $1. And you just can't beat that. And I got, my raisins and my cranberries and my pumpkin seeds. And then I got this great big jar that I keep all my pasta in, my whole wheat pasta. And my big old, my beauty, my great big beautiful bread bowl. I use this for cookies and bread and everything. I got this when I was in North Carolina working. I stopped at a resale shop just to see what kind of deals they had down there. And they had this listed for $40. There's no chips, no nothing. It's in perfect shape. It's absolutely gorgeous. And I actually walked out of the store with it for $16. I couldn't believe it. I guess he really wanted to sell that. And I just store a little more, few spices. And up there I got all my extra goodies. Well, I got bags, and I save all my bags. I just wash them, and over here you can see I just wash them and I hang them to dry. I save everything. It saves money on bags and whatever. You can repackage stuff in them. And right there is my closet, but you can't really, it's kind of dark. And I got, this is all paper towel that I get from various places that, they'll throw it out because there's not a whole lot left in the roll. So, see that? It's kind of messy right now, but it's like you go to a public restroom and when the paper towel to dry your hands, that's what that is. And heck, I'll use it. It saves a lot of money. And they just give it to me. I don't know if you can see too well up in there. Those are more jars and pickles. This is just a disaster, and I really need to get in there. This shelf is pretty much all cake mixes, and I need to organize everything in here. And my other staples and all kinds of goodies in there. But my cake mixes here, I got like 50 boxes, I think. 50 boxes of these. They're regularly, look, $2.59. They were discontinued, so I made a deal with the grocery guy. I'll buy them all, every box, if he sells them to me for 50 cents, and he did. So I got 50 boxes of cake mix for $25. You can't beat that. Anyway, I got this down under here too. That the Lions Club, our local Lions Club, gave me this. I'll back up here. They gave me that whole big beautiful shelving unit. They just called me up one day and said, "Hey, would you have any use for it?" You bet I would. But probably because I used to have a resale shop a few years back, and I would get all kinds of donations for it. And I got out of that because we started working way too many hours. 70 hours a week is a lot. But anyway, I got that, pretty much full of goodies, and that's all this year's candy, too. A lot of it is. I just replace it with, I put it out on the shelves when the last year's is all used up. And down under here, I got storage space and cans. I do have some canned goods when I find them. I think those were like $4 for $1 for these white potatoes. I remember that's why I bought quite a few of them. You can't get them much cheaper than that. And these are my dehydrated potatoes. But I didn't dehydrate those myself. I bought those from the Amish. I bought a 25-pound box of them. Holy mackerel, was that a lot. But you know what? With 4 families using this pantry, nothing goes to waste. Absolutely nothing goes to waste. And then my little butcher block. My mother just gave that to me, and that is my prized possession. I don't want to tell you how old I am, but that's older than me. And I think it's probably about 70 years old. But this is the nicest butcher block. I love this thing. It's not real huge, but it's on wheels, and I can roll it all around. I have a ball in here. This butcher, this has got Italian marble on the top of it. We built that one, and it's on casters too, so that one rolls around. We got 3 shelves under it, and a TV sitting on it that I never use. But anyway, that's my pantry, friends, and I hope you enjoyed that. my little knickknacks up there. In my basket, those have all my cookie cutters and stuff. And we made my curtains. This used to be a bedroom in here. And I turned it into the pantry. I thought, how neat. So my mom and I redid it, and we turned it into the pantry. And she sewed the curtains. I don't know if I can get you to see these. They're garlic. The material is all garlic bulbs. It's kind of neat. I love it. And then my husband did the tie backs for me. And that one's a spoon. This on this side, they're spoon tie backs, antique spoons. And this one over here, they're antique forks. I don't know if you can see that. It's kind of neat. He bent them and he made them look nice. I also got some of my dried stuff. I put it away because I don't like it hanging around too long. But anyway, there you go, friends. I give you a little peek of the favoriteest room in my house is my pantry. Every woman loves her pantry. And friends, food in your pantry, I'm telling you, is like money in the bank. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.